I've done a lot of stunts over the years, and these are the craziest ones. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the behind the scenes of how we pulled them all off. Here are the top 10 craziest stunts. I wanted to make a video where I transition from my room, I'm packing for a vacation, and the room fills up with water and it takes me to my underwater diving experience on my vacation. So that means we needed to get a crane, build a set, find a diving pool, and actually sink a set. So everything's going perfectly on the production. We're about to film the first take, and that's when we realized the room doesn't sink fast enough for us to get that effect. So what we actually had to do was slowly, over the course of 2 minutes, drop the set, which meant I had to be holding my breath. It felt like minutes, but it was probably 30 seconds. As a filmmaker, I was just geeking out that fact that I had safety divers and underwater director of photography, and it was just so fun to be swimming under the set. In terms of wire work, there's a lot of different stunts that we do. For this one, I wanted to do a trick where the audience could help me change gravity by turning their phones upside down. The scary part on one of the early takes was that I knocked down the basketball hoop.
Oh, we broke it.
People ask me how many takes we do for my videos, and you'd be shocked. It can take upwards of 40 to 80 is usually the range. It's a lot. So this next one is what we call one take wonder, which is when you have one take to get it right. And it can be for a lot of reasons, but in this case, it was the gingerbread house. It was a custom prop. I was gonna smash through and break it, and there was 0 resets. Moving on to the next one. I love filming with Dude Perfect. They're amazing. I've gotten to go down to their headquarters in Texas. So we're working on this trick shot where we make a little basket from a roof and we close the door, and as we open it, it reveals there's actually a jump. And it was pretty complicated because we had to get training on how to do this stunt at the end. So I go up the little, what's that thing called? It's not a forklift, what is that? Comment if you know what that thing is. But I'm going up this thing that's raising us to 35 feet, and Kobe goes first and he jumps and he nails it. It's easy, he makes it look super fun, and then I'm up next, and I just, for some reason, screamed like I'm in an action movie. But there was another video we were shooting that day at the Dude Perfect headquarters. Ty jumps on this trampoline, slam dunks it, and I try it after.
Did you make it?
I practiced for a good hour before we shot that video. In one of the takes, I go for it, and this happens.
You okay?
So this next one is funny, and I thought about not including it because it's not technically what I would consider a stunt. It's just falling backwards on some Legos, but it was so painful that we actually ended the takes early.
When they get stuck after? Oh.
This next one is one of my all-time favorite wire works that we've done. I get flown back in an electronics store, and I had to clear a shelf while I was doing that and then land before I also hit the back of the set wall. And it's always interesting. You want to make it look out of control, like it was the first time it's ever happened to me and I'm flailing, but at the same time it's super controlled, and only on one take did we hit the back wall.
I accidentally put a hole in the wall. I think my foot just jammed into here, and you can see it's coming through there.
And I thought that was a challenge, but this next one is even crazier. This was a difficult stunt, not because of the wires, but because we were upside down. We quickly, within like 5 seconds of being upside down, get really flush red. And so we have just a few seconds to do the action, and then they hoist us back down, we take a break. And I've done a few videos over the years where I am upside down, and you can always tell, like I'm like beet red. I don't know what it is. Besides my fear of heights, being upside down is just my least favorite thing to do. I get a little dizzy for the rest of the day. All right, this one gets even crazier.
We broke the window. I broke the window.
So this video was one where it looks like I'm at a car wash and all of a sudden I turned the pressure washers into a jetpack. We did a bunch of takes. It worked great, but we felt like we just wanted to do one last take, and that last take was the accident. It's funny too because we didn't end up using that take. We used the second to last take. But if anything, I'm glad you got to enjoy the behind the scenes footage of me falling and breaking a window.
That's knee number 1, knee number 2.
Now, sometimes I'll get to the set and I don't exactly know how we're gonna pull off the stunt. I've always been fascinated by sinking sand. Here I am thinking, let's do it practically. My wife loved the idea that we would dig a 5-foot hole in our backyard.
That is crazy.
So we get an escalator, we dig a hole, we put a set on top, and we've got this like elastic fabric, and then we just had to problem solve how I could get my body through without getting stuck.
I might be stuck here. That kind of hurts actually.
And then we had to cut me out, and then I would fall through. And so it was a lot of troubleshooting, and this is how the final video turned out.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, here I come.
In this next one, we actually wanted to do something where we drop a car.
I don't like this.
I had never dropped a car before, and so I didn't know what to expect. We reached out to our stunt team in LA, and so we rigged the car up, and then right before we shot, we ended up putting the diamond play button that you get from YouTube if you have 10 million subscribers.
We crushed this with a car.
See ya.
Is it gonna survive?
Oh, are you actually crushing it?
You can't really get away with shooting things, I don't know, like this.
And in the end, wouldn't you know it,
Oh, there it is.
You got the play button.
No way.
Oh! It's perfectly unscathed.
the diamond play button survives. Let me know which stunt you would have had the most fun being in, whether it's the jump or going underwater or maybe just flying on wires. Comment down below, I'll respond to a bunch of you. And also, if you enjoyed this video, get it to 200,000 likes, I'll make another one. If you enjoy it, I mean, I like giving you the reveals, the behind the scenes, that's really fun for me. And I need to give Lincoln a treat. Thank you for being quiet, buddy. Subscribe if you like dogs.